Ali. I thought I'd better give you a video update. A lot easier than me taking a few pictures and trying to type some text. I've got the camera on macro, so the long shots are out of focus because I want to show you stuff up close and in person. Brakes. We can handle the brakes, not a problem. And what I found was, for some reason, these had a tremendous amount of rust. These are your old brake shoes. Had a whole bunch of rust on them. I have no idea where the rust came from. There's a grease spot there. I don't know where that came from because there wasn't any appreciable rust inside here. You know, if you have rust on the shoes, well, where did it come from? We don't really know. We give up. So anyway, got new shoes, relined shoes rather, for you. So we're going to install those. Got the drums cleaned up inside here. Didn't need to turn them, just needed to deglaze them. Next up, we've got, this is the hub, front wheel hub. Down here is where the your lug bolts. This is where the wheel attaches here, and this is the inside. And getting you new wheel bearings. The other ones were notched and had flat spots on them. New grease seals. There is a ring in here, a ring inside the hub right here, and the grease seal fits on top of it. This is the wheel bearing that goes on the other side down here. And so anyway, there's a ring that's supposed to be in here and is missing on both of your hubs. So fortunately Mercedes had it in stock, and I'm getting it next day aired in today for you. Let's see. Oh, back here. I noticed that your steering, the steering was not as precise as it should be. These cars have pretty good steering, considering the era in which they're made and having a recirculating ball steering box, recirculating worm and ball steering box. Anyway, you got a whole bunch of front end slop here in terms of the kingpin, which is this big, which is the start of the kingpin starts right up here. This big piece back inside here, and it goes all the way down through the bottom, and that's what your front wheels turn on. And this should be a very nice, smooth, machined fit, and not do what this does, which is wiggle and make noise. Anyway, that should not happen. So the kingpins need to be replaced, and your tie rod ends, which are what do the steering. Let me get this cleaned up here. This tie rod end, but in fact all the tie rod ends, you got grease fittings right there. Well, they did away with those grease fittings about 30 years ago, maybe longer. So these tie rod ends are original to the car, which is wonderful in some respects, but truth of the matter is they're worn out and they're real notchy. They should be smooth operating, and they are not. We're coming over here to the other side of the car, and we're over here to the idler arm. See if I can get a picture of it for you. Okay, this is your idler arm on the other side of the car. See if I can show it to you here. Oh, it's hard to get in position and shine the light in videotape. Anyway, that's your idler arm, and it is loose as well. Needs a new bushing in there. Let me set the light here, and this is loose here. Don't know if you can hear that or not. I should not be able to wiggle it and make noise like that. So we need to do the idler arm bushing. Steering gearbox probably needs to be replaced or resealed as well. I don't plan to do that today. That'll be another job for another time, but because I want to get the car back to you for St. Patrick's Day. And we need new bushings for your tie rod end. I'm sorry, for your sway bar end links. I need new rubber bushings here. Those are all shot. You can see your rebounding rubber down here is broken. Anyway, there's let's see. In terms of the cooling, we checked we got your thermometer, your temperature gauge out, and we were testing it, and we checked it with another temperature gauge, and all we can determine is that in terms of the temperature being a problem, all we can determine is the radiator was low on fluid. But we wanted to check everything just to make sure. So that's how far we've gotten so far. Let's see if there's anything else I can relate to you. No, I think that's it. I'll give you a full report later on as more happens. Thank you.